Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, sir.
So firstly, we'll try to do that question paper which has been sent to you better. So if you have the papers, you please try to open the paper. I've already sent you the keys. You please let me know what are the first 10 questions which you feel a little bit hard so that I can go it out from that one. Is the screen visible for everyone better? See the first question better. Do you have the copy with you, all of you? I'll just check it out once. Let me just give me a time. I have resent it, see better, everyone. Chalo. Am I audible to all, beta?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. See the first question which I have been sent to you, beta, vectors में. कहाँ चले गए? Yeah. See the first question. Are you able to see everyone? Vector R bar is a resultant of the vectors A bar and B bar. Ratio of minimum value of mod R bar and maximum value of mod R bar is 1/4. Then mod of A bar divided by mod of your B bar may be how much? R bar is the resultant of the vectors what? A bar and B bar. Ratio of minimum value of mod R and maximum value of your mod R is 1/4. Is it clear for everyone? Ratio of your minimum by maximum is how much for me? 1/4. Then is asking the value of your mod of your A bar divided by mod of your B bar. ये assumption लेके चलना है. See right now here. See how I'm doing right now this question. See, given in the problem for me is, I'm writing here, R minimum divided by R maximum. R minimum by R maximum is 1/4. R minimum की वैल्यू कितनी होती है बेटा? A minus B divided by your A plus B, isn't it? And I don't know which is larger in this one. A is larger or B is larger. So I'll make an assumption that this is approximation. So if I'm giving a condition that if A bar is greater than B bar, then I can write 1/4 is equals to A minus B divided by A plus B. Then this will become for me A plus B is equals to 4 times of your A minus B. So it is equals to 4A minus of your 4B. This is your A plus of your B part of relation, isn't it? Now if I take all the terms of your A on one side and all the what do you call that one, B terms on another side part of relation right now, see what I'll be getting right now in this one. So A by B will become how much for me? A by B will be equal to your how much for me? Can you see this one? 4A minus of your A. So this will become for me 3A. That means this will become for me your 5 divided by your 3. A is nothing but 5. So 3 will come down. So this will become for me 5/3. So A by 3 will be, A by B will be equal to how much for me? 5/3 part of relation. If provided what? If A is greater than B. If I take an assumption that if A is lesser than of your B, then I can write a condition that 1/4 is equals to B minus A divided by your A plus B. ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चंस नहीं आने चाहिए basically. Then still A minus B minus A is equals to 4 times of your A plus of your B. So this will be equal to your 4A plus of your 4 times of your B. This is your minus of your A part of relation. Now take the ratio of this one, all the B terms on one side and all the A terms on your one side. So if we take the ratio of your A by B, this will come out for me your 3/5. So making an assumption that whether it is A is greater than lesser than B part of relations, I may get both the answers. So for the first question, I can write the answer. See what exactly is the options given for me. The vector R bar is a resultant of A bar and B bar. Ratio of minimum value of mod R and maximum value of mod R is 1/4. Then mod A bar by mod of B bar may be 3/5. That is also correct. 5/3, that is also correct. So both 1 and 2 I can take an assumption provided if mod of your A bar is greater than B or lesser than of your B assumption condition. Is that clear for everyone? The first question beta. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? थर्ड ऑप्शन हो जाएगा बेसिक. क्लियर है? इज इट क्लियर फॉर एवरीवन? ओके अवेलेबल बेटा. Question number 2. See the question number 2 beta. There are two vectors. A bar is equals to I cap plus J cap plus K cap and B bar is equals to I cap minus J cap plus K cap. Then component of A bar along your B bar is how much? Then component of your A bar along your B bar is equals to your how much part of relation? Can you see this one beta? We have got two vectors A bar and B bar. Component of A bar along B bar, how do you write it? Component of your A bar along B bar. Component of A bar, component of your A bar along your B bar, is equal to how much beta? Can anyone tell me? It is nothing but of your A bar dot your B bar divided by your mod of your B into your B cap. I already told you this one in the last session of a class. So this is A bar dot B bar divided by mod B will be equal to how much beta? B cap into your, this one is nothing but B cap. Okay. So just simplify this one. See, given in the problem right now for me, given in the problem, A bar is equals to I cap plus of your J cap plus of your K cap, and B bar is equals to your I cap minus of J cap plus of your K cap. Okay. Now see here. So what is the value of B cap beta? B cap is equals to B bar divided by mod of your B. So B bar is nothing but I cap minus of J cap plus of your K cap divided by mod of this one. This is nothing but of your 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So that will become for me 1/√3. So this is nothing but of your I cap minus of j cap plus of your k cap divided by your root 3 part of relation. Clear? The next one is nothing but of your a bar dot b cap. A bar dot of your b cap part of relation. A bar value is already known for me. So it is a bar dot of your b cap will be equal to how much? A bar value is I cap plus of your j cap plus of your k cap dot b cap. B cap की value कितनी है बेटा? Just now I got here. B cap is nothing but of your I cap plus of your, this one is nothing but of your I cap. This one is what? Minus, sorry. I cap minus of your j cap plus of your k cap divided by your root 3. So this is dot product. I dot into I dot is nothing but how much beta? 1. Isn't it? This is nothing but of your 1 part of relation. J dot into J dot is also equal to your minus 1. And K dot into K dot is also equal to 1. 2 minus 1. So this will become for me 1 by root 3. So this will become for me 1 by root 3. Therefore, I can write here A bar dot your B cap dot your B bar is equals to, this one is 1 by root 3 into B cap value is nothing but of your I cap minus of your J cap plus of your K cap divided by root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is nothing but 3. So it is I cap minus of J cap plus of your K cap divided by root 3 into root 3 is nothing but 3. So the answer is how much for me? 1 by 3 into your I cap minus J cap plus of your K cap. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone? So this is only the formula. Remaining everything is of your calculation part of relation. So this is the formula you need to use for the calculation part. Is it clear for everyone? Chalo. Question number 3. If the angle between A bar and B bar is 60 degrees, if the angle between A bar and B bar is equals to your 60 degrees part of relation, then what is the angle between A bar and minus of B bar? I hope everyone should have been told. Tell me the answer for this one. Very easy question. Question number 3. Question number 3. See the angle between A bar and B bar. See, this is your A bar and this one is of your B bar. So this is, say for example, A bar and this is, say for example, B bar. Angle between them is how much? 60 degrees. Now we need the angle between A bar and B bar is equals to 60 degrees. Then angle between A bar and minus of B bar is equals to how much? Now minus of B bar means what will do? You extend this one in the backward direction. So this will become for me minus of B bar. So this angle, so this is equal 180 minus 60. So that will become for me 120 degrees. So answer is how much for me? 120 degrees. So for the third question, the answer is 120 degrees. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone? Chalo. Question number 4. Few set of vectors is given in which set the resultant of vector cannot be 0. I told you very detailedly this concept when I'm taking the 4 and 5 part of relation. Few set of vectors is been given in which it said the resultant of vectors cannot be 0 part of relation. So this is your fourth one. See, magnitude of the largest, whatever you are taking better. Magnitude of largest vector. Magnitude of your largest vector must be less than the sum of magnitudes. Sum of magnitudes. Sum of your magnitudes of other vectors. Isn't it? Magnitude of what? Largest vectors. Like say in the whatever the relations we are taking right now. In this one, what are the two largest vectors in this one? 2 and 2. Sum of this 2 is nothing but 4. Isn't it? So magnitude of the largest vector must be lesser than the sum of the magnitudes of the other two remaining vectors part of a relation. So which of the following vectors cannot be 0 means first cannot be 0 because it is lesser than of your resultant. Next one is nothing but of your 2, 12, 6 and 14. Resultant of two largest vector 14 plus of your 16 will be equal to how much for me? 26. And 26 is greater than the 2 and 6. So this is also not possible. And in this one is 4 and 8 are largest. 8 plus 4 is nothing but 12. 12 is larger than the remaining two parts, sum of any two part of relation. The same way 15 and as well as of your 7, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3 and 4 part of relation right now. Yeah, fourth option will give me the answer for the given condition. So magnitude of the largest vector must be lesser than the sum of the magnitudes of the other remaining. Like say this is 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 part is almost all equal. So 14th cannot be 0. So for fourth question, fourth is the answer for us. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Magnitude of the largest vector must be lesser than the sum of the magnitude of the others. I told you very clearly about this one. Chalo, question number 5. Make it faster, beta. Vector A bar points vertically upwards and B bar points towards the north. The vector product of A bar cross B bar will be equal to how much? Let us try to draw the vector for this one. This is the vector A bar, and you know that one. This is your east, this is your west, this is your north, and this one is of your south. Okay. Vector upward means right now what? Positive upward direction. And what do you call that one? What is another vector he has given for me? A vector A bar points vertically upwards and B points towards the north. Okay, B is towards the north. So this is the vector which I can take right now here. Okay, this is the vector B bar along your north part of relation. So A bar is along which direction, beta? Positive Z direction. So I can write now vector A bar is in upward direction. I can't draw this one here. So I'll just writing here in the red dotted line vertically upward. So this one I'm writing here right now dot. This one is of your A bar. Dot represents that vertically upwards. Vertically upwards. Dot draw kar raha hu to vertically upwards. Cross draw kar raha hu to it will be vertically downward direction. So I'll write first the data whatever he has given for me. So vector A bar is equals to your A into your K cap. Vector B bar is equals to B into your J cap. Is asking A bar cross B bar. So A bar cross B bar means A into K cap cross B into your J cap. So A into B is nothing but AB. This one is of your K cap cross J cap. Can anyone give me the direction of K cap cross J cap? K cap cross J cap is how much?
Minus I.
Minus of your I. Minus of your I part of your relation. So AB into your minus I. So minus I means what, beta? Can anyone tell me? Minus I means if this is your east, this is your west, this is your north, and this is your south. So this will be plus I. And this will be minus I. Minus I means towards what? West direction. Minus I represents for me west direction, towards your west direction. This will be what, beta? Plus J. Down will be equal to minus J. So we are getting minus I. Minus I is towards your west side. So the answer for this one should be equal to 0 along the west, along east, vertically downwards. So it should be along your west direction. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone? Chalo. Question number 6. Let A bar is equal to 1 by root 2 cos theta I cap plus 1 by root 2 sin theta j cap be any vector. What is the unit vector n cap in the direction of your A bar? Unit vector n cap in the direction of your A bar part of relation. Can anyone tell me? Unit vector in the direction of this one. That means whatever is this vector I cap and j cap, A bar also will be in the same direction, beta. A bar and B bar will also be in the same direction. First one is cos theta I cap, sin theta j cap. Next one is minus. So second one is obviously not possible. And fourth one is also not possible because direction has been changing. So the answer should be either in the first option or in the third option. Now you know that unit vector n cap in the direction of your A bar means how do you write? Can anyone tell me? So question number 6. So n cap is equals to A bar by mod of your A. Isn't it? So what he is asking right now? What will be the unit vector n cap in the direction of your A bar? A bar value already I got. It is how much for me? 1 by root 2 into your cos theta of your I cap plus 1 by root 2 into your sin theta of your j cap. Magnitude of this one will become how much, beta? 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. It will get cancelled right now. So magnitude means this will become for me how much for me? Cos square theta, and plus this will become for me your sin square theta. So this sin, this cos, this kind, this cos will get cancelled. So it will be equal to how much right now for me? Cos theta n as well as of your sin theta. So which option has been matching right now for me? Cos theta I cap plus of your sin theta j cap. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone?
Sir.
The sixth option will be the answer for me. That's it. Then question number 7. Two adjacent sides of the parallelogram are represented by the two vectors I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap and 3i cap minus 2j cap plus k cap. What is the area of your parallelogram part of relation? I hope everyone might have been done this question. No mistake in this question right now. How do you calculate the area of a parallelogram? Can anyone tell me the answer for this one, beta? Area of your parallelogram. Area of your parallelogram must be equal to how much, beta? A bar cross B bar. Very good. So that will be equal to how much right now for me? This one is nothing but of your I cap cross of your k cap. If I'm taking the magnitude part of relation, this is in the part of I, this one is j, and this one is nothing but of your k. Now take the value of your A vector. A vector is given how much for me in the problem, you see. So what is the vector of your A? A vector is represented by I, 1, 2, and 3. The next one is 3, minus 2, and 1. So remember this one. So this will become right now for me here as 1, 2, 3. Next one is 3, minus 2, and as well as of your 1. So multiply this one. I, if I'm multiplying, close the I and multiply this one. 2 into 1 is nothing but 2. 3 2s are 6, 7, 8. So this will become for me how much for me? 8 into your I cap. 8 into your I cap plus. Then close the value of your j. Then cross multiply this 2. This 3 3s are 9. This 1. So this will become for me 9 minus 1. That will be your 8. So this will become for me your 8 into your j cap. Then value of k. Close the value of k. 1 into 2 minus 2. 3 2s are 6. Minus of minus plus. So 6 plus 2 7 plus 8. So this will be equal to minus of your 8 k cap. So if I'm taking the magnitude of this one, mod of your A bar cross B bar is equals to under root of your 8 8 is 64 plus 64 plus 64. So this will become for me how much for me? 8 into root 3. So 8 root 3 must be the answer for the given question. 8 root 3, second option must be the answer. Eighth question is not required. Directly you can go for the ninth question right now. If mod A bar cross B bar is equals to mod of your A bar dot of your B bar, then angle between A bar and B bar will be equal to your how much? I told you this question already. If someone who has been asked me, question number 8, not needed.
45 degrees, sir.
Yeah, not needed. Question number 9, you see, mod of your A bar cross of your B bar is equals to mod of your A bar dot of your B bar. A bar cross B bar का formula क्या है? AB into your sin theta and A bar dot B bar is equals to AB into your cos theta. AB gets cancelled, so it is sin by cos. Sin by cos is equals to 1. Tan theta is sin by cos is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta is equals to 1. So theta will be equal to how much? 45 degrees. So theta will be equal to 45 degrees. Question number 10, you see right now, beta. The value of your A plus B bar cross A minus B bar is equals to your how much for the given condition. We just need to multiply this one, beta. The value of A bar plus B bar cross A bar minus of your B bar. So this is question number 10. I'm writing here, you see. So it is A bar plus of your B bar. Already we did this type of a question. Cross of your A bar minus of your B bar. So that will be equal to how much? A into A you multiply. So this will be written as of your A bar cross of your A bar minus A into B. So this one is A bar cross of your B bar. Then B into your A. So this one is B bar cross of your A bar. Then cross. Then next one is nothing but how much for me, beta? B bar into your B bar. So that will be equal to your plus minus minus. So this will become for me here minus of your B bar cross of your B bar. That is equals to. You know that A bar cross A bar will become 0, isn't it? And B bar cross B bar is also 0 because theta value is how much for me? 0. Sin 0 is nothing but how much? 0. So now this how much I'm getting right now? This one is minus of your A bar cross B bar plus ye ho gaya B bar cross of your A bar. So I can write, if I remove this minus, I can write this one as B bar cross A bar plus this one is B bar cross A bar. That means I can write this one as what? 2 times of your B bar cross of your A bar. Is it clear for everyone? Just multiplication better. Nothing is there in that one, isn't it? So for 10th question, what will be the answer? It will be 2 times of your B bar cross of your A bar. B bar cross of your A bar part of relation. Question number 11 is not required. 12 is also not required. Question number 13, very important. Question number 13, very important. The vector projection of 3i cap plus 4k cap on the y-axis will be equal to your how much? Already we did this question in the class once.
0 hai, sir.
Very good. 0. Already we did this question, I think, in the class. I'm not doing it because here j component is 0. So this will become for me 0. Question number 14. Question number 14. If A bar is equal to 4i cap minus 3j cap and B bar is equal to 6i cap plus 8j cap, then magnitude and the direction of your A bar plus B bar will be equal to your how much? Now what you do is, we know A and B, you just simplify the values of that one, beta. 11th one is not required, 12th one is not required, 13th one already I did it, I think so right now. 13th one, the answer is nothing but how much for me, beta? 0. That is nothing but of your 0. And 14th one, I'm trying to do it right now. See question number 14. Question number 14. A bar plus of your B bar. Iska magnitude, you try to take it out. So this one is your 4I cap minus of your 3J cap plus of your 6I cap plus of your 8J cap, both of them. So this is I and I. So this will become for me how much? 10 into your I cap. This one is plus 5 into your J cap. Is that clear for everyone? Is that clear? 8 minus 3, that will be equal to your 5. So this 10I cap. So magnitude of your A bar plus of your B bar will become how much for me? Under root of your, this one is your 10 whole square plus this one is your 5 whole square. That is nothing but under root of your 10 whole square is 100 plus 5 5 is 25. So this will be your root 125. Root 125 can be written as 5 5. So it is 5 into root 5. So is asking the angle. So tan theta. So tan theta is nothing but how, what for me? What? Vertical component by vertical divided by your horizontal. So what is the vertical here right now? 5. Horizontal is how much for me? 10. So it is 5 by 10. That is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2. So theta will be equal to your tan inverse of your 1 by 2. Is it clear for everyone? Direct question. Nothing is there here. Clear for everyone? Tan theta is equal to vertical by horizontal. Vertical component is 5I cap and horizontal component is 10J cap. I just substituted values. I and J value is 1. So I'm getting 1 by 2. So theta is equals to half part of relation. Then question number 15, if I'm taking right now, see the question number 15. Where is the question number 15? Yeah. If a vector 2I cap plus 3J cap plus 80K cap is perpendicular to the vector 4J cap minus 4I cap plus alpha K cap. This I cap is right now. See the condition right now. Yeah, this is your I cap. The value of your alpha will be equal to your how much for me? So this is perpendicular to your, no better. You should change this one. You can't get it otherwise. You make this one as of your 4I cap. Otherwise, you take this minus 4I cap outside and this plus 4J cap inside. You can write like that also. That doesn't make any much difference. So vertical is telling. So dot product you can take. So what I'll do is right now, see question number 15. If the vector 2I cap plus 3J cap plus 8K cap is perpendicular to 4J cap minus 4I cap plus alpha K cap. See, when he is giving J and K like this, you first take the I cap outside and J cap inside. That should be done. So that care you need to take it out right now. So A bar I can write as a fever 2I cap plus of your 3J cap plus of your 8 into K cap. And this B bar will become for me minus of your 4I cap plus of your 4J cap plus alpha into K cap. So these two vectors must be equal to what? 0. Because dot product of these two will become for me 0. That means theta is equals to how much? Perpendicular means 90 degrees. So A bar dot B bar is equals to mod A mod B into cos 90. Cos 90 is how much for me? 0. That means A bar dot B bar, whenever is telling perpendicular, it must be equal to 0. So take the value of this one. This is 2I cap plus of your 3J cap plus of your 8 into your K cap. And this one is of a dot B. B value is minus of 4I cap plus 4J cap plus alpha into your K cap. That must be equal to 0. I into I must be equal to how much beta? 1. So how much I'll be getting right now? See, I dot into I dot is how much for me? 1 or 0? I dot J will become 0. I dot into I dot will become for me 1. So this will become for me 4 into 2 into 4. That will become for me your 8 part of relation. So that will become how much for me? Your minus 8. This one is minus 8 plus the next one is nothing but J into J will 0. J into 3, 3, 3, 4, 12. So this will become for me plus 12 plus 8 into K. It will become 0. 8 into K. 8 into J will also will become 0. K into your I. K into K. So this will become for me 8 alpha. So this is 8 times of your alpha. Because K dot into K dot is 1. K dot into I is 0. K dot into J is 0. I dot into I dot is nothing but 1. I dot into J is 0. I dot into K is 0. Everything is 0. So minus 8 plus 12 plus 8 alpha must be equal to your 0. So it is minus 8 and plus 12. So I can write this one as 8 alpha will be equal to, for 12 minus 8, that will become for me 4. That is nothing but minus 4. So alpha will become how much for me? Minus of 1 by 2. Alpha will be equal to how much for me? Minus of 1 by 2 part deflation. I hope everyone you got it right now. Isn't it? 8 alpha is equals to minus of 4 because it is negative term. No? So minus of your 4. So alpha is equals to minus of 1 by 2. That means theta must be equal to 120. So what is the options he has given in the angle or something else? Okay, minus. That means third option must be the answer for the given question. Clear for everyone? Clear? Chalo. Question number 16. If I cap, j cap, and k cap represent the unit vectors along x, y, and z axis respectively, then angle between the vectors I cap, j cap, k cap, and I cap plus j cap is equal to. Very, very good question, beta. Question number 16. Keep a star mark. If I cap, j cap, and k cap represent the unit vectors along your x axis, y axis, and z axis, then angle between I plus j plus k and I plus of your j is equals to your how much? How many of you have done this question, beta? Question number 16. Very, very good question, beta. Very important model also. See,
अभी
all right.
डाले ना
First
रहा
vector
है
a bar.
पेपर
आ गया
पेपर
बेटा?
अच्छा डाले
I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and b vector is given as of your I cap plus of your j cap. So magnitude of your a will become how much, beta? Under root of your 3, because this one is nothing but under root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is 3. And the magnitude of the b will become how much for me? Root of your 1 square plus 1 square, that is nothing but root 2. And you know that a bar dot of your b bar will be equal to how much for me? A bar dot of your b bar is equal to how much for me? See in the problem what he has given for me. If I cap, j cap are unit vectors along this one, then angle between the vectors of this one he is asking. That means we need to take the value of a bar dot b bar. I need to calculate a bar dot b bar. So let us try to calculate. This is I cap plus j cap plus of your k cap. The next one is nothing but dot. B bar is nothing but I cap plus of your j cap. I dot into I dot is nothing but 1. I dot into j dot is nothing but 0. J dot into I is 0. J dot into j dot is nothing but of your 1. So this will become for me 2. So I can write here a bar dot b bar is equals to your 2. Isn't it? Is it clear for everyone? Now see here, what is telling in the problem is angle between the vectors is telling, not the scalars. If it is a scalars, then I directly take the cos theta. So from a bar dot b bar, I can get the value of cos theta beta. So cos theta will be equal to your a bar dot of your b bar divided by mod a into your mod b. A bar dot b bar is 2 and mod of this one is root 3 into your root 2. So this will become for me how much for me? This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Root 2 gets cancelled. So this will become for me cos theta is equals to 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2 divided by root 3 into root 2. This root 2 gets cancelled. So this will be under root of your 2 by 3. So cos theta value is equals to under root of your 2 by 3. But this is not the answer because this is what scalar product. This is the scalar product, but we need the angle between. But we need angle between vectors, angle between two vectors. That means I need to get the value of sin theta. So sin theta will be equal to how much for me, beta? We know the relation sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So sin theta is equals to under root of your 1 minus of your cos square theta. So that will become for me under root of your 1 minus cos square theta means I will become for me how much for me? 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is how much for me? 1 by 3. So it is root of your 1 by 3 or this one is 1 by your root 3. That means theta will be equal to your sine inverse of 1 by root 3 will be the answer for the given question. Generally, students will try to take here itself because even that option is given in the problem right now. Is there any option given like that? No, no. So cos theta is equal to root to 2 by 3 is not possible. Then we need to calculate the value of sin theta because for the two vectors, the angle between them is a bar cross b bar is equal to mod a mod b into sin theta. So sin theta is equal to under root of 1 minus cos square theta. So simplify it, we'll getting 1 by root 3. So theta will be equal to sine inverse of 1 by root 3. Is that question clear for everyone? Is this question clear for everyone? Shall I tell you once again?
Yes, sir.
once again sir
देखो बेटा, in the question he has given me a bar and b bar. So first I am calculating the magnitude. Magnitude of this one is 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 3. Magnitude of the b is 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. Then calculate a bar dot b bar. A bar dot b bar means a value is given for me I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and b value is given as I cap plus j cap. Now see, I into I is nothing but how much for me? 1. I into j will become 0. J into I will become 0. J into j will become for me 1. 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. We don't have k, so we not multiply that one. So a bar dot b bar is how much for me? 2. I'm using the dot product of a bar dot formula. Cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar divided by mod a into mod b. A bar dot b bar is how much for me? 2. Mod of a value is how much for me? Root 3. Mod of b value is how much for me? Root 2. So cos theta value is 2 by root 3 by 2. Now this 2, how I can write? You see, this 2 I'm writing it as root 2 into root 2 divided by root 3 into root 2. This root 2 gets cancelled. So it is root 2 by root 3. So it is under root of 2 by 3. So cos theta is equals to under root of your 2 by 3. So is there any option like that for you? See, cos theta is equals to 1 by root 3 is given, not possible. So I can get the value of sin theta because I know the trigonometry. Sin square theta plus your cos square theta is equals to 1. So from this one, you take the sin square theta. So sin theta value, if I'm taking, this will go here. So it is 1 minus cos theta. If I remove the square, it is under root of 1 minus cos square theta. So cos square का value लिखो इसको. This is 2 by 3. So 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3 root. So that is equals to 1 by root 3. So ultimately, theta is equals to sin inverse of 1 by root 3. Clear? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Question number 17, students. They tell me. Two vectors A bar and B bar are inclined to each other at an angle theta. Which of the following is a unit vector perpendicular to both A bar and as well as of your B bar part of a relation? Two vectors A bar and B bar are inclined to each other. So I'll write the first that one. Two vectors A bar and B bar are inclined. This is the vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. Okay. Two vectors A bar and B bar are being inclined. That is nothing but angle theta to each other at an angle theta. Then which of the following unit vectors? No? So which of the following unit vector is perpendicular to both A bar and as well as of your B bar? First option you see, this is A bar cross B bar divided by A bar dot B bar. A bar cap B cap part of relation. Okay, so I need to do everything right now better in this one. I need to cross check with all the options. So if it is A bar cap B cap, so what is the relation you see right now, beta? Direction of A bar cross B bar is in this direction. So this is nothing but of your C cap. And B bar cross A bar, if I'm taking, this one is nothing but minus of your C cap. This is the direction which I'm taking right. That means I can take right now A cap cross of your B cap and A bar cross of your B cap. Isn't it? So A cap cross B cap, A bar cross B cap. And on another one as of your A bar cross of your B bar. So I can even take A bar cross of your B bar. See, A bar cross B bar is perpendicular to the vector C bar. A bar cross, the unit vector of this one is in the direction of your B bar only. Na? That is also the same. So I can write for this one, second option as of your answer. A cap cross B cap divided by your sin theta beta. A cap dot A cap cross B cap. This can give the direction because you see here right now, this is A bar cross B bar. This is your right now a scalar vector quantity divided by a scalar quantity. Not possible. This is totally a vector quantity which will give me the direction. This is a scalar quantity. Magnitude will become for me 1. And for this one also A cap cross of your B cap divided by your AB into your sin theta. It will also get cancelled completely. So what is the best option I can write for this one is right now? Second option for the given condition. So because I can write here A cap cross B cap as A bar cross B cap and A bar cross of your B bar. See, A bar cross B bar is your resultant C bar. A bar cross B cap. That means B cap is nothing but direction of vector only. Na? So this B cap is also in the same direction. That will also give me the same condition. Clear for everyone? So second option must be the answer for the 17th question. For 17th question, second option must be the answer. Okay.
चल फिर से एक मिनट समझाएंगे.
Question देखो बेटा. Two vectors A bar and B bar are inclined to each other at an angle theta. Which of the following is a unit vector? Which is a unit vector होना चाहिए. That means the magnitude should be equal to how much for me? 1 and should be perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. This is the first option. If I take A bar cross B bar, that will give the no doubt direction, but it is divided by what? A bar dot B bar. That means a scalar quantity, isn't it? So that number right now for me, it is not possible. Second one, you see A cap cross B cap. A cap cross B cap divided by sin theta. Sin theta gives the direction, isn't it? Sin theta gives me the direction. A cap cross B cap will also give me the direction. Whereas in this one, you see right now, if I'm writing here right now, A bar cross B cap. So if I write B cap right now, what I'm getting right now, see, this one is nothing but B bar divided by mod B. That means it will become for me B bar divided by B square. And the value will never be equal to 1 because sin theta value is 1. And this value is also some number followed by the direction. देखो, अगर मैं first option को लिख रहा हूँ ऐसा, A cap cross of your B cap divided by sin theta, then this will be equal to how much better? Mod A mod B into your sin theta divided by your sin theta. This one gets cancelled. So we are getting a unit vector. Mod of A will get me one unit vector right now. Isn't it? If I take the second option right now, what is the second option given for me right now? See, this is second option. If I take the third option right now, third option देखो क्या है? This one is your A bar cross B cap divided by AB into your sin theta. See here right now. This one is A bar cross B cap means B bar divided by A into B. This will become B square into sin theta. तो खाली ये B square में ये B चले जाएगा, but still we are having a number ना. A cap रह जाएगा. There is a B and followed by a vector quantity. So this is also not possible for me. Fourth option we see right now. A cap cross of your B bar. One unit vector multiplied by your B vector. It is not possible because these two are two different vectors. A cap will be in the direction of your A only. B bar will be in the B only. So they will be not in the same direction. So this is also automatically not possible. Only possible condition where I can write is nothing but of your A cap cross of your B cap, because A cap का direction A में रहेगा, B cap का direction B में रहेगा. So that is the reason the direction will be in the same. That is the reason I'm taking the second option as of your application. If I take the third option, A bar and B cap. A bar is a different vector, B cap is a different vector. So if I cross multiply these two, they'll be never be in the same direction. Even here also you see A cap cross B cap. If I multiply these two vector, A bar is in one direction, B bar is another direction. This is also not possible to have a unit vector. Only A cap and B cap will have a unit vector part affiliation, because this is a unit vector, this is a unit vector. So multiplication of any unit vector will always be what? A number, that is a unit vector. That is the reason it will give a unit vector which will be perpendicular to both A bar and as well as of your B bar part affiliation. Clear? Question number 18 is not required, beta. Question number 18 is not required. So remove the question number 18. Question number 19 you see, beta. At what angle must the two vectors of magnitude x plus y and x minus y act so that the resultant may be under root of your x square plus y square? I hope you might have been done this question. Shall I need to do
Yes,
it
sir.
out? Question number 19.
Sir.
18 is not required.
क्वेश्चन पेपर बन गया है.
Question number 19. Question number 19 का फॉर्मूला क्या है? R square is equals to your A square plus B square plus 2AB into your cos theta. Okay. Given in the problem, resultant is under root of your x square plus y square, and A vector is equals to how much for me? X plus y, and B vector is equals to x minus y. So calculate the value of cos theta. कर लोगे ना ये? A value substitute here right now. A value substitute here and B value also substitute and simplify the value of your cos theta. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Question number 20. Question number 20, very good question again. How many of you might have been done? You tell me. The component of the vector A bar is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap along the vector I cap plus j cap is equal to how much? We need the component of your A bar along the vector I cap plus j cap. These are two vectors, beta. So question number 20 you take. A bar is equals to 2i cap plus 3j cap. And you take B bar is equals to your I cap plus of your j cap. So we need to have the component of A bar on your B bar. Component of your A bar on your B bar part affiliation. So how do you write that one, beta? I hope already you know it. I'm writing this one. So it is A bar divided dot of your B bar divided by mod of this one. That is I cap plus of your j cap ka mod. That means mod of B. I'll write, otherwise you will get confused. So this one is nothing but of your mod of your B. So A's value is how much for me over 2i cap plus of your 3j cap dot I cap is nothing but I cap plus j cap divided by mod of this one is nothing but 1 square plus 1 square. So 2 into I into I is nothing but how much for me, beta? 1. So it is 2 plus 3 divided by root 2. So 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5. So it is 5 by root 2 is your answer. Clear for everyone? Question number 21. If a unit vector is perpendicular to, if the unit vector is perpendicular to 0.5i cap plus 0.8j cap plus ck cap, then the value of the c is equal to your how much? I hope everyone might have been done better. Magnitude of any unit vector is always equal to how much for me? 1. Magnitude of unit vector. Magnitude of your unit vector is always equals to 1. Yani iska magnitude le lo. So this one is 0.5 whole square plus this one is 0.8 whole square plus this one is nothing but c square. That must be equal to 1. isn't it? Squaring on the both sides, this will become for me 0.5 whole square plus 0.8 whole square plus of your c square. That is also equal to root. Again karo, 1 ही आ जाएगा. So simplify for this one. That will give me the value of your c. 0.5 whole square, 0.25, 8 8 is 64, 0.664. That is nothing but c square.
1
So 1 1 बतो अटो approximately root of your c square है ना. So c is equals to 0.11 आ जाएगा. ठीक है. इधर लेके आ लो, इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर लो बस. c is equals to how much I am getting? Root of your 0.11 will be the answer for this. Question number 20. छोटे कैलकुलेशन से बेटा सभी चीज. Question number
Yes, sir.
22. Let the angle between two non-zero vectors a bar and b bar be 120 degrees. Then the resultant c bar must be equal to your how much? How many of you have done this question beta? 22. Angle between two non-zero vectors a bar and b bar is how much for me? 120 degrees. That means in second quadrant the resultant must be always be lesser than magnitude of a bar minus b bar beta, because second quadrant में है ना negative. Equal नहीं हो सकता, because if it is
Yes,
in second quadrant then only it will be equal. So obviously for 22nd direct theory question, second option must be the answer for that one. 23rd, three concurrent forces of same magnitude are in equilibrium. What is the angle between the forces? Also name the triangle formed by the forces as the sides part of a relation. So 23 के लिए क्या आंसर लिखेंगे बेटा? मैंने करवाया था क्लास में. Question number 23. This is one triangle, this is one triangle, this is one triangle. If this is angle 60 degrees, this is the angle 60 degrees, this is the angle 60 degrees. So how do you take the angles between them? I told you. Extend this one, this will be the angle. 180 minus 60, this will become for me 120. Extend this
120.
one is also equal to 120. Extend this one also, this will be also be 120. It is 120 and it will be what in? Equilateral triangle. It will be an equilateral triangle and theta will be equal to 120 degrees, but not 60 degrees. Make sure of that one. I did this one in the class also when I was doing the lecture basically. Clear? Next one. For the figure, a bar plus b bar is equal to c bar. A bar, see here. What is the condition I can write here? Is see, these two vectors are taken. Which two vectors are taken in the same order, beta? C bar and a bar are taken in the same direction. Third vector is in opposite. See the arrow marks, beta. C vector arrow mark is in this direction. B vector arrow mark is in this direction, and B C A vector is in this direction. B vector is opposite. So C bar plus A bar must be equal to B bar. For 24th, third option must be the answer. Clear for everyone? 24 आया सभी को? C bar and A bar in the same direction, beta.
Yes, sir.
This is your C bar, and this one is your A bar. Resultant is in opposite. So this one is your B bar. I can write C bar plus A bar will be equal to your B bar. So third option must be the answer for that. Chalo, 25 if I'm taking right now. See the question number 25. Three vectors A bar, B bar and C bar satisfy the relation A bar dot B bar is equals to 0. A bar dot C bar is equals to 0. Now see, A bar dot B bar is 0 means A is perpendicular to B, beta. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If A bar and B bar is 0 means A is perpendicular to B. If A bar dot C bar is 0 means A is perpendicular to C. See how it is.
Yes, sir.
A bar dot your B bar is equals to mod A mod B into cos. अगर 90 हो तो ही 0 होगा. That means if this is a vector A bar, this should be the vector B bar. So angle between them, how much for me? 90 degrees. That means A bar is perpendicular to B bar. The same way, A bar dot C bar is 0 means A bar is perpendicular to your C bar, because angle between them is again 90 degrees for the given condition. So A bar dot B bar means A is perpendicular to B. A bar dot C bar means A is perpendicular to the C. This will be perpendicular to what? B and C also, beta. B and C right now C will be a vector which is perpendicular to both what? B and as well as of a C. Should be what for me? What? See the question what he has given for me. 25. The vector A bar may be parallel to B bar, C bar, B bar dot C bar, and as well as of your B bar cross of your C bar part of relation. What will be the answer, beta? B bar cross C bar का perpendicular क्या हो जाएगा?
A bar.
A bar. So vector A bar will be parallel to what? B bar. C bar only. ठीक है ना? ये देखो, अगर मैं B बार क्रॉस ये C बार ले रहा हूँ, तो इन दोनों का रिजल्टेंट कैसे आएगा? A बार आएगा ना? So see this, A bar is parallel to C bar. A bar is also parallel to your B bar. So that means I can right now say that right now B bar cross of your C bar will be parallel to B bar cross C bar is parallel to A bar. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Question number 26. Question number 26, देखो, right now, where is the question number 26? Yeah. What is the unit vector perpendicular to the following vectors? 2i cap plus 2j cap minus k cap and 6i cap minus 3j cap plus of your 2k cap part affiliation. I hope everyone might have been done this question.
Yes, sir.
Question number 26 is a direct question. 26 का यूनिट वेक्टर निकालना है अपने को. यूनिट वेक्टर निकालना है मतलब क्या बेटा? n cap will be equal to your a bar cross of your b bar divided by mod of your a bar cross b bar, isn't it? a की वैल्यू दे रखा है प्रॉब्लम में. a value is given as of your 2i cap plus of your 2j cap minus of your k cap, and b value is also given in the problem for me, 6i cap minus 3j cap plus of your 2k cap. तो a bar cross b bar कितना होगा? जल्दी से बताओ बेटा. a bar cross b bar will be equal to 2 into i cap plus 2 into j cap minus of your k cap cross, this one is nothing but of your 6 i cap minus 3 j cap plus of your 2 k cap. So इसका सिंप्लीफाई कर लो, तो this will be equal to how much for me? I, j and as well as of your k. तो यहाँ पर वैल्यू कितनी है? 2, यहाँ पर वैल्यू है 2, यहाँ पर -1, यहाँ पर है मेरे पास 6, यहाँ पर है -3, and this one is nothing but of your 2. So 2, 2, -1, 6, -3, -2. If I need the value of your I, I'll write here right now. Close the value of I, cross multiply this one better. 2 2s are 4, minus of minus, it will be minus, so it is 3 1s are 3. So that will become for me how much? 4 minus 3, that will be equal to your I cap only. The next one is nothing but close the value of your J. 2 2s are 4, this one is nothing but -6, that will become for me minus of minus plus, so this will become for me minus of your 10 into J cap, 4 plus 6. The next one is nothing but of your minus, because k cap I'm cross multiplying. So 6 are 12, 12 minus, it will become for me minus of your 12, 2 3 are 6, 6 7 8, 18. So this will become for me 18 into your. Got it everyone, this one? Got it? So unit vector, what I'll be writing right now? N cap will be equal to your I cap minus of your 10 J cap minus of your, this one is your 18 times of your K cap divided by iska magnitude. Magnitude of this one is your 1 square plus this one is nothing but of your 10 square plus this one is nothing but of your 18 square. So this will come out for me your I cap minus of your 10 J cap minus of your 18 into your K cap. So that will become for me under root of your 1 square is nothing but 1, 10 square is nothing but of your 100 plus 18 square कितना आ रहा है बेटा? जल्दी से देखो. What is the value of 18 square? Anyone? क्या हुआ?
So 324, sir.
कितना?
324.
344. तो टोटल कितना हुआ ये? I cap
324.
324 टोटल.
Yes, sir.
18 स्क्वायर कितना आ रहा?
Sir, 425 आ रहा है.
कितना?
425. सर 324 आता है सर.
18 स्क्वायर कितना आ रहा?
324.
18 square 324 है.
324 divided by this one is I cap minus 10 K cap minus 18 K cap divided by 3. This is 400. This one is
425.
425. So this one is I cap minus 10 J cap minus 18 K cap divided by. This will become for me. 225 ले लूँ तो 5 हो जाएगा.
सर
हाँ बेटा.
आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही. किसी का माइक खुल रहा है, ऑफ कर दो बोलिए ना. युगी का बंद करना है सर मैं।
क्लियर है?
यस सर।
ये देखो कितना आ रहा है अभी, ये हो जाएगा रूट ऑफ योर 425, तो 425 कैसे लिख सकता हूँ मैं? आई कैन राइट दिस वन एज 17 into 17 रूट 17, तो ये हो गया रूट 17 into 5, तो ये बन जाएगा आई कैप माइनस ऑफ 10 जे कैप माइनस 18 के कैप डिवाइडेड बाय 5 into रूट 17 विल बी द आंसर। है ऑप्शन ए 517, सो आई कैप माइनस 10 जे कैप माइनस ऑफ 18 के कैप, ये भी एक आ गया तो आप लोग विदाउट डूइंग द डाउनवर्ड यू कैन गिव मी द आंसर।
यस सर।
ठीक है, 27 देखो बेटा, ये तो I hope everyone knows me. If a vector p bar makes an angle of your a, b and g respectively with x, y and z axis, then a square a plus b square sin square b plus sin square g is how much?
1 sorry 2
2 beta is equals to 2 cos square theta plus sin square theta plus sin cos square gamma is 1. So 27 27 के लिए 2
1 आता 1 2 आता रे सर फारूक।
cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is 1 beta.
यस सर, वो फारूक बोले करो।
करो, कर देता हूँ फिर बाद में मुश्किल हो जाएगी। क्वेश्चन नंबर कितना है? 27। देखो साइन स्क्वायर ए प्लस साइन स्क्वायर बी प्लस साइन स्क्वायर जी, that will be equal to your how much? This one be written as of your 1 minus of cos square a plus this one will be 1 minus of cos square b plus this one is your 1 minus of your cos square g. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, ये 3 common हो गया. So this one is of your cos square a plus this one is of your cos square b, this one is your cos square g. So this one is nothing but of your minus यहाँ पर, sorry. So ये हो गया 3 minus cos square, this one is total value is nothing but 1. So 3 minus 1, this will become for me your 2. Clear है? Question number 28 देखो बेटा. The sum of the magnitude of the two forces acting at a point is 18 and magnitude of the resultant is nothing but equal to your 12 part of relation. If the resultant is at a 90 degrees with the force of the smaller magnitude, what are the magnitudes of your forces part of relation? I hope you this question you might have been done already. मैं एक बार कर देता हूँ देखो फिर भी. So question number में देखो, sum is given for me two vectors if I am taking p plus q is equals to your 18. This is your sum. How do you take the resultant? Resultant is under root of your p square plus q square plus 2pq into your cos theta. And direction कैसे निकालोगे? देखो बेटा force में direction बताओ. एक force है maximally. This is nothing but of your p vector for me right now for the given condition. The sum of the two forces acting at a point is 18 and the magnitude of the resultant is how much? 12. The resultant is 90 degrees. इसका जो resultant है ना, ये हो गया resultant. It is making an angle of 90 degrees with a smaller force. And this is your another vector. मान के चलो q bar. Angle between p and q मान के चलो theta. Isn't it? So I can use the direction formula beta. Direction का formula बताओ जल्दी से. Everyone knows the direction formula. Tan of your alpha is equals to q into sin theta divided by your p plus q into your cos theta. So tan alpha is how much for me? 90. Tan 90 is how much? Infinity. When infinity is 1 by 0. That is equals to q into sin theta divided by your p plus q into your cos theta. That means p plus q into cos theta is equals to how much for me? 0. So p will be equal to how much for me? Minus of q into your cos theta. Isn't it? Now substitute this all values in this equation. P plus q value is nothing but of your 18. Isn't it? Simplify that one, you will get the answers for that one. I hope you can do that one.
यस सर।
So P निकालो and Q निकालो. समझ में आ रहा है तो अच्छी बात है. Otherwise, you let me know. I'll try to do it out. No problem. Then question number 19, 20, this 29 is a trigonometric question. छोड़ दो. 30 is also trigonometric question. You can leave it out. Question number 31 देख लो बेटा एक बार जल्दी से. Question number 31, 29 and 30 are trigonometric. We don't require that one. Question number 31, you see. I cap and j cap are unit vectors along x and y axis. What is the magnitude and direction of the vector I cap plus of your j cap? बोल देना answer. 31. This is your I cap.
अंडर रूट 2 आता सर इसका।
Yeah, this one is your j cap. Resultant of this one is here right now. R is equals to I cap plus j cap. This is under root. So resultant will become for me under root of your 1 square plus 1 square. That will be equal to root 2. Both of them are same because I value is 1, J value is also 1. So obviously it will be making an angle of 45 degrees. So that will be the answer for that one. Root 2 and 45 will be the answer. Which option? Which option? Positive x-axis से बना रहे ना angle.
A.
Positive x-axis मतलब I cap. Root 2 comma 45 degrees with your x-axis will be your answer for the given question. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Question number 32. I cap and j cap are unit vectors along x and y. What are the components of the vector A along the direction of I cap plus j cap and I cap minus of j cap? I hope you can do this one. Direct question एक बार try कर लो. Question number 33. Two forces each of 10 Newton are acting as shown in the figure. The resultant is how much? ये कितने जने करे? जल्दी से बताओ आंसर इसका. Without mistake. What is the angle between these two forces बेटा?
10 न्यूटन आया
Very good. 10 Newton. कैसा आया बेटा? इन दोनों के बीच में एंगल कितनी होती है?
सर 120 डिग्री सर.
Very good, very good. That is an answer right now for me. क्योंकि we are having one force here right now of 10 Newton, and this is your another force right now. This one is also your 10 Newton. Angle between them is 60. This is your head and tail, so we can't take that angle. What we need to do? We need to extend this one in the front direction. So this will be the angle between your first vector and second vector part. So it is 180 minus 60. That will be equal to 120. So resultant हो गया under root of your ये हो गया मेरे पास 10 whole square plus of your 10 whole square plus this one is nothing but 2 into 10 into 10 into your cos 120. Cos 120 is how much beta? Minus 1 by 2. ये 2 और ये 2 चले जाएगा तो simplify it will get the answer for this one. कितना आ रहा पूरा? 10 square is 100 plus this one is your 100 plus minus minus this one is 10 into 10. This will be equal to your 100. यानी ये दो भी चले जाएंगे root 100 मतलब this will be equal to 10 Newton. ठीक है? 32 is over. 33 is also over. 34 you see beta. 34 bhi I hope you can do it out. Is that question right now? 34. A vector A bar can be expressed as A bar is equal to AX I cap, AY J cap. The angle made by the vector A bar with x axis will be equal to your how much? एकदम फालतू क्वेश्चन है. कर लोगे? 34 देखो. 34 देखो. Vector A bar is expressed. A bar is equals to AX into your I cap plus AY into your J cap. So this is one vector along this one. This one is your AX and this is your another vector. This is nothing but of your AY. This is the resultant vector A bar. So this is your angle theta. So how do you take an angle right now beta? Tan theta. So tan theta is equals to your what? Vertical by horizontal. So that is nothing but of your AY divided by your AX. So second option will be the answer for that. Question number 35. Question number 35. Vector A bar is equal to AX I cap plus AY J cap, where AX and AY are the components along X and Y. If vector A bar makes an angle theta with Y axis, then choose the correct statement. अब ये तो फालतू क्वेश्चन है. बोलो जल्दी से. जहां पर थीटा होगा वहां पर cos थीटा हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir.
तो 35 में देखो ये वेक्टर है A bar. Now it is making an angle theta है यहाँ पर. यानी ये हो गया AY. So AY is equals to A into cos theta. और ये X will become for me A into your sin theta. So that will be the answer for that one. मतलब AX must be equal to A sin theta and AY must be equal to your A into cos theta. First option will be the answer. Question number 36 beta. Question number 36.
P bar equals to Q bar.
If mod P bar is equals to mod Q bar and angle between P and Q is neither 0 nor 180, then what is the angle between P plus Q and P minus Q part of relation? Mod P and mod Q, an angle between P and Q is neither 0 nor 180 degrees. मतलब इन दोनों का magnitude जब ले रहे हो, angle between this one, P plus Q and P minus Q. I'll try to write here, you see, 36. So P plus Q into P minus of your Q is equals to 0. That means what? P plus Q is perpendicular to P minus Q. That means theta should be equal to how much for me? 90 degrees. That should be equal to how much for me? 90 degrees. 37. Bit. If the resultant of n forces of different magnitudes are acting at a point is 0, then minimum value of your n must be equal to your how much? Minimum should be equal to 3 forces. Direct question है. Sum minimum होने के लिए a plus b must be equal to minus of c. So it should be a 3 forces. 37 के लिए third option is the answer.
अरे योगी माइक बंद करो यार
हाँ सलाम. चलो जरा कट हो गया था बेटा. चलो is the screen shareable beta?
जी सर.
यस सर
Okay. Question number 37 का आंसर बोलो जल्दी जल्दी. Question number 37 कहाँ चले गया क्वेश्चन? क्वेश्चन नंबर कितना बेटा? 37 is over. 38. Vector A bar makes an equal angles with x, y, and z axis. Value of the component in terms of magnitude of A bar will be equal to your how much for the given condition. I hope everyone might have been done that question. Question number 38. Vector A bar makes an angle alpha with x axis, y axis, and z axis. What is the value of the component in terms of magnitude of your A bar part of relation? Aaya sabhi ko? Question number 38. Obviously, because cos alpha is equals to A bar divided by mod of your A. A value कितना है मेरे पास? This one is of your ax I cap plus of your ay j cap plus of your az into k cap. इसका magnitude ले रहे हो तो कितना आ जाएगा? Under root of your 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that will be equal to root 3. So the answer for this one will come for me how much for me? A by your root 3. Clear है?
Yes.
37, 38. चलो जल्दी जल्दी से. 38 is over. 39, sorry, no. This one is 39. So previous one was 38. This one is your 39. Chalo. 39, you see beta. A particle starting from an origin 0, 0 moves in a straight line of x, y plane. Its coordinates at the latter time are root 3, 3. The path of the particle makes with the x-axis an angle of your how much part of the relation. So very good question, beta. Only thing is understanding of your diagram is very important. Once you understand the diagram, that will be very easy to draw the condition. पहले particle कहाँ था? Origin पे था. तो draw the diagram for this one. So if I'm taking the particle like this right now, the particle is at your 0, 0. So the particle was here. उसके बाद वहां से गया, कैसा गया देखते हैं देखो. Then a particle starting from origin 0, 0 moves along a straight line along xy plane. Its coordinates are latter time. X पे हो गया root 3, y पे हो गया 3. यानी this particle has been come right now from here to here right now somewhere here. So इसका x coordinate है root 3, ये हो गया 3. यानी this one is your y coordinate and this one is your x coordinate and it is making an angle of your theta. So tan theta will be equal to how much beta? Y by your x. y की वैल्यू 3 है और x की वैल्यू √3 है. So this one is √3 into √3 divided by √3. √3 gets cancelled. So tan theta is equals to √3. Yani theta will be equal to how much for me? Or tan inverse of your √3. So that will be equal to your how much for me? 60 degrees. Tan 60 is equals to √3. Clear as a go? Is it clear for everyone? Okay. The path of the particle will make with x-axis what angle is asking. So theta must be equal to 60 degrees. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Question number 40, how many students have done better? Question number 40 is only resolving better. Nothing else is there in that one. So this one is, say, for example, your x-axis, and this one is your x-axis, and the other is your y-axis part. There is one force in this direction like this. And there is another force in this direction like this. And there is another force in the downward direction like this. Okay. So this is one, and this is one. So what are the angles given you see right now? This one is 1 Newton, this is 2 Newton, 60 and 30. Okay. Above one is your, this one is nothing but of your 30 degrees. And down one is how much for me? This one is 60 degrees. Okay. So this one is your 60 degrees. This is your 1 Newton. This one is your 2 Newton. This one is of your 4 Newton. So what you'll do first one beta to make the condition. So listen the question carefully once again. Samjho pehle. Three forces are acting on a body as shown in the figure. To have the resultant force only along y direction. That means I need to have force only along y direction. The magnitude of the minimum additional force needed is how much? That means x-axis, whatever the forces I am having x-axis, that must be become for me 0. That means what we'll do? First resolve all the forces. First resolve all the forces along x and y axis. Along x and y axis. Isko resolve karo. So this will become for me 1 into cos 60 here. And if I resolve here, this one is 1 into your sin 60. Is the step clear for everyone? Then
Yes,
if
sir.
I resolve this 4, here this will become for me 4 into cos of your 30. And here this will become for me 4 into your sin of your 30. Now if I resolve the another one right now, what is another force right now? Yeah, this 2. This 2 is making angle. Nothing angle is being given right now for me. So what angle I can take right now for this one? Tell me. If this is 30, so obviously this angle is also your 30. Isn't it? So this will become for me how much for me? 2 into your cos 30 here right now. Here this will become for me 2 into your sin of your 30. Clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
To have force only along y-axis.
मेहर वीडियो बंद करो बेटा.
All of its x components must be 0. Matlab, sum of all the forces along x-axis must be equal to 0. Sum
मेहर
of all the forces
तहसीन
along your x-axis must be equal to 0. See, what are the
वीडियो
forces
ऑन है.
along your x-axis? Yes, beta? Along x-axis, what I am having right now here? 1 into cos of your 60, 2 into sin 30, minus of this one. So all the x-axis component I am writing. Net force along your x-axis is equals to 1 into cos 60 I cap plus this one is 2 into sin 30 I cap minus 4 into sin of your 30 I cap. Isn't it? So cos 60 is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2 I cap plus sin 30 is 1 by 2. That means this will become for me over 1 I cap. Then minus this one is nothing but sin 120, sin 30 is 1 by 2. That means this will become for me 2 into I cap. So this will become for me how much better? Can anyone tell me? This one is a 3 by 2 I cap minus of your 2 into your I cap. 1 plus 1, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 minus 2. That will become for me minus of 1 by 2 I cap. Minus of 1 by 2 means minus of 0.5 I cap. Isn't it? So this must be force which should be acting on your x-axis. Now see, to cancel this force, minimum 0.5 Newton should act along positive direction of your x-axis. We are having net force along x-axis, how much for me? -5. So to cancel this force, a minimum of 0.5 Newton along your positive x-axis, the net force will become 0. है कि नहीं? If this is here right now, यहाँ पर देखो 0.5 है, यहाँ पर मेरे पास 0.5. तो net force along x-axis कितना हो गया? 0 हो गया. So there is no force along y-axis. So the net force will be right now only along your y-axis particulation. So what is an answer you can write for this one? 0.5 Newton. In which direction? Positive x direction. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया? फिर एक बार बोलो.
समझ में आया सर.
पक्का?
Yes sir.
What is telling is we need to have force only along y-axis. X-axis force को 0 करना है. So what I did is first I calculated the net force along x-axis. Net force along x-axis, how much I got as resolving the components? -0.5. -0.5 को 0 करना है, मतलब how much you should add here right now? +0.5. If you add +0.5, this will become for me 0 because net sum force must be equal to 0. So how much force you need to add for this one so it will become 0? So +0.5. So you should be adding to this one 0.5 Newton along your positive x-axis. So that will give me the answer for the given question. 41 is a trigonometric question, better leave it. 42 is also a trigonometric question. 42 क्या है देखो basically. Let me check. 41 is a trigonometric question. 42, I hope everyone can do this one. 42. 42 देखो बेटा. What is the question number 42 everyone? Very good question. Mod of a bar cross b bar is equal to √3 times of a bar dot b bar. Then the value of a plus b is how much? Beta unmute yourself, beta. A lot of noises are coming. So mod of a bar cross b bar is √3 times of your a bar dot b bar. Then just write the values of the given condition. That's it. This one is mod of your a into your b into your sin theta will be equal to your √3 into your mod of your a into mod of your b into cos theta. Because he has given in the problem, mod of your a bar cross b bar must be equal to √3 times of your a bar dot of your b bar. तो दोनों के वैल्यूज लिख दिया, ये पूरा चले गया right now here. So it is sin theta by your cos theta is equal to how much for me? √3. Sin by cos is tan theta. Theta is √3 means theta will be equal to how much beta? 60 degrees. So once I get the value of 60 degrees, I can calculate the magnitude of this one. Magnitude of your a plus b is equals to, this will become for me how much? A square plus b square plus 2 into ab into your cos theta का whole square. ठीक है ना? So cos theta value is how much right now here? So this is your a square plus b square plus 2 into your ab into cos 60 is 1 by 2. So this will go, this will go. So this will become for me 1 by 2. So this will become for me a square plus b square plus a into b to the power of your 1 by 2. This will be your answer. Clear for everyone? Chalo. Question number 43 is not required. 44 is also not required. 45 is also not required. So roughly I have done all the questions. I'll send you the key for this one. Everything already I've sent it. The solutions I'm sending you right now. So please try to go through it once again. If you are having any doubts, you please let me know.
Okay.
फिर से एक बार I have sent you the solutions beta. You take the paper and try to do them once again. If you are having any doubt related to any question, please let me know for the given conditions. ठीक है?
सर सीनियर पे भी भेजिए ना.
Yes बेटा?
सीनियर ग्रुप पे भी.
अच्छा सीनियर ग्रुप में भी भेज दो. Okay, I'm sending it right now. आ गया क्या? देख लो बेटा.
यस सर.
एक बार देखता हूँ. आ गया क्या? देखो सीनियर ग्रुप में.
आ गया सर।
Okay, chalo. So by this we are keeping the vectors full stop. So आप लोग को और थोड़ा अच्छा सा जितने के सॉल्व एग्जांपल्स पूरे कंप्लीट करो और व्हाटएवर द असाइनमेंट्स व्हिच आई हैव गिवन यू टुडे एंड लास्ट में जो भी असाइनमेंट्स दिए थे बस वही क्वेश्चंस कर लो एंड मेक इट आउट फुल्ली परफेक्ट. Then I'll restart the what do you call that one kinematic starting से. Again I'll try to revise it faster and try to do some standard questions. Then we'll try to go for the motion under gravity. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
If you have any doubts, you please directly call to me or directly WhatsApp to me. I'll help you out for the given conditions. ठीक है, अभी केमिस्ट्री सर की क्लास रहेगी शायद मेरे ख्याल से most probably. So I'm taking leave now. Bye बेटा.
Thank you, sir.
Not sir.